Hey guys, happy Friday. It's been a long time since I've actually sat down in front of a camera to chat with you guys, but I thought this particular topic, I really wanted to take the time to just sit face to face so you can see that I am being genuine, that I'm not trying to blow smoke up your butts, that sort of thing when I'm talking about this particular topic. So I've gotten this question a lot, especially lately, probably since I want to say like the whole attacking from the video I put up about stolen kits, supporting our artists, that sort of thing. So the reason why I want to talk about this is because I've been asked this question so much. And I think that with all of the negativity that really does surround us on a daily basis, like it's coming at all angles. It's hitting us everywhere. I feel like it needs to be said. So the question is, and you'll get this from the title, is how do I stay positive in a sea of negativity and people just being name calling, mean, awful, like this, the climate of, the world right now, and essentially just trying to keep it positive, keep it light. So I get asked that all the time because people have become aware that I get attacked a lot. I get picked on a lot. I have a lot of channels, I guess, over the years that have like either felt the need to be mean, felt the need to name call, pick apart my videos. Like I was a regular for one particular channel for a long time, being called names, just constant pick. And as hard as that was, I learned to grow very thick skin. And I've talked about this many times. You do have to have a thick skin to come on and make videos, put yourself out there. But at the end of the day, no matter what is happening in my world, I can't focus on that stuff. And here's why. Listen, we all have maybe not had it easy. I have not had an easy life. I have not had things handed to me. I have never had an easy go of it, I guess you could say. And I think most of us are like that. We experience a lot of crap in our lives over years, just experiences, things that happen to us, and you can either adapt to it and take charge of it and make it different, or you can focus on it being, okay, my life sucks, this is awful, so many bad things happen to me. You can choose two different paths when you experience trauma or things that happen that are unsavory, if you will. And how I've chosen to be positive is just that. It's a choice. It is a conscious choice every single day for me to wake up and look at life, no matter what it throws at me that day, as positive. I'm grateful to be on this earth every single day I wake up, and I'm lucky enough to be here. I am positive about it, and I'm grateful. And that is the absolute truth. That's the absolute truth. It's not me being super sticky sweet. It really is how I view my life and how I've chosen to live it. And, it's a choice I made a long time ago because in order to move forward, I was a single mom. I won't get into all that, but there was a lot of bad things that happened to me at a very young age. And I had to learn to figure out how to survive and then thrive. And that's what I've continued to do. And I apply it towards everything that occurs in my life. Honestly, I approach my work life that way. I approach my personal life that way. I approach the doll community that way. And that's always why I'm always thinking in the back of my mind, lead with kindness. I don't care how mad you are. And trust me, I'm not perfect. I make a lot of mistakes. I get angry. I get really upset when things happen. I do, for sure. Oh, and there's Rue. She's going to come in. My other dog might too. But I try very hard to never come on and make a video when I'm angry. That's like the first key to me not leading with anything but kindness and trying to just, if something bad happens, which trust me, on a regular basis, I'm being spoken about. On a regular basis, people just want to pick and poke, pull everything apart. And that's just nature of being on social media. And I've accepted that. However, even though I lead with kindness, you will see me occasionally speak up, like yesterday's video. It was one of those situations where it had been said enough times where I just needed to clear the air, speak my truth, because that is what I came on to do with that video, and put the right information, set the record straight, and put good information out there. And then we resume back to the normal fun, this is what we're here to do, love our babies, dress them, and do all of the lighthearted things. I think that every day is a reset, and every single one of us in this community can indeed make the conscious choice and effort to be positive. Is it gonna, is every day gonna be positive for everybody? No, right? I mean, things happen, things come up. I get frustrated on a daily basis. But it is always a conscious choice to approach it in a way that is a positive path. I've watched people in our Doll community do a 180 and make the conscious choice to be a positive force in our community, be a light, if you will. And I think that's really important. I think that with all that's going on in our world right now, the Doll community needs to be a fun place. They're always going to have those negative people. Yes, we're always going to have those. But you hear us say it all the time, like ignorance is bliss. It really is. When I know and hear of things happening or being said about me, it's not because I'm directly seeing it. It's because someone informs me and wants me to be aware of it, which, I get that. That's fine. But typically I just don't want to know about it because I don't care. Like the honest truth is I don't care if there's a few people out there that dislike me. It's life, if I worried about every single person that I've ever come across in life that didn't like me or spoke badly of me, I would be hung up on perhaps several things, but I'm unaware of it. What you don't know doesn't hurt you. It is true. And I think that that's one way that I approach most everything in social media anymore, because I have to. It's too silly and unimportant for me to focus on a couple of channels that just dislike me. It doesn't make any sense to dwell or, stress about it. It just move on. And that is the best advice I can give. And that is really the true feeling that I have, is that I consciously choose to be positive and keep it light and not care. And even though it's hard at first, if you practice what you preach, trust me, it gets easier. It gets a lot easier. I promise you. It is a struggle some days for everybody. All of us have stuff we're going through. All of us have health issues we might be dealing with, right? As I get older, I come across things that scare the bejesus out of me health-wise, and I have anxiety, severe anxiety that surrounds my health at times. But I don't take it out on the people around me. I don't, I wouldn't be able to keep the job I have if I didn't keep a cool head and, literally figure out problem solving. That's literally what I do. And so I apply that. And I think that if everybody were to wake up every day thinking, okay, I'm going to approach this in a positive way. Today's going to be a great day. I'm going to sail through. And even if you hit a bump in the road, you continue, you move forward. You put one foot in front of the other and you continue to move forward instead of circling the drain of negativity. Because the moment you get sucked into that, and I watch people do it, I've seen it over the years. It's so sad to me when I see really good people, because I know they're good people, and they get sucked into the negativity and the back and forth with certain channels that really just want to keep the negativity going. I see it happening all the time. Like it's a constant occurrence, and it makes me sad, because what people don't realize is that once you kind of get in that, it's kind of like a merry-go-round. You're like I said, you're circling the drain of negativity, because it feeds off of itself. And it becomes really easy just to kind of continue on that path. And I just hate to see that for anybody in our community. I think that it's such a beautiful hobby, And I hate to see it wasted when people make something negative out of it, when it should never be that. Like it's dolls, for goodness sakes, you know? And for me, it has to, I say this all the time too, and you guys have heard me say it, it has to be a positive place for me, or else what's the point? Why would I spend my time, my money, my effort, my, energy towards something that isn't good for me? So you have to make the choice to make it what you want it to be. Every one of us can make it. If you have a channel, you make it what you want it to be. You want your platform to be positive, you can make it that way. You and yourself only. Nobody else has control over that. So if you don't like how things are going, you can change it. Change up what you're doing, change the people you surround yourself with, and maybe that's what it takes, because for some of us, you have to break that cycle, if you will, and choose to make positive, happy, wonderful, dolly fun videos. If you're trying to earn revenue, I promise you, if you're not doing negativity, eventually the views will come. I know a lot of people choose to do negative, hot topics, and people have accused me of that. I try very hard not to do that. I know that the really the really back and forth and the silliness, that does get a lot of views because people like drama. But I promise you that eventually you will build your own crowd of people that come to you because you're a positive light within the community, instead of the constant negative that people get sick of eventually. Yes, they get a lot of views, but eventually people get sick of it and they move on because it feels icky. It feels yucky to be, in that negative space all the time, watching people name call, be mean to other channels. And we don't know these people, why they, it still baffles me to why people we meet online can be so hateful to someone, towards someone they don't even know. Like you might think you know me, a little bit about me, right? Because you follow my channel, and a lot of you have followed me for a long time. But truly, do you know me as a human being? No, we're online. I don't see you face to face. You don't get to see what it's like in my daily world of who I am as a human. And so for the amount of hatred that comes towards some people and from some people, I don't understand where that hatred comes from. Because if I don't know you, how can I hate somebody? So anyways, I digress. The point of it and the takeaway really is, if you're still with me, you can choose to be positive. And if you've struggled with keeping it positive on your channel, make the conscious effort and choice to start today. Gotta start somewhere. And I promise you, things get better and better and better when you approach it in a positive manner and you make that choice. It feels good. You feel like, okay, I'm breaking the ties of the negativity that I might have surrounded myself with, because I've been there. I've been here enough years that I have been there. And it starts to feel like a place you want to be again. And that's what it's about. That is truly what it's about. Being in a place that's fun, that you want to come and join in. You look forward to, right? You're not dreading it, like, oh, what has someone said about me now? And what is this one posted? Once you get rid of all that crap, I promise you, it's so much more fun. And you will have people gravitate more towards you. A lot of people avoid the negativity, and they will not ever make friends with people that are constantly negative. It's a scary thing for them, and people that are constantly fighting with people or having turmoil on their channels or their social media accounts, people steer clear of that because they don't want to get involved. If you turn your platform, whatever it is, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, if it's YouTube, if you turn it into a positive place, people will gravitate there because people will want to come and hang out with you. And that's how you build a friendship base. That's how you truly build people around you that you can trust and have fun with. And that's the key. So hopefully that's helped. I know I get this question. It's become one of the most popular questions on my channel lately. And I think I know why, and that's fine. Hopefully this is helpful for somebody, even if it helps one person. I always say that, even if I help one person, then I've done my job, So anyways, guys, it is gorgeous here. That's why I'm in a tank top. It is 70 degrees, sunshine for the second day in a row. That will not last, I know that, but it is Friday and I'm going to enjoy it, and it's a beautiful day, and I'm happy to be here. So I hope you all have a fantastic Friday, and you will see me all, you will see me, I'm used to saying it with a baby. You will see me very soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.